Okay, you got to decide what the quadratic is here. You could say it's in B or A. I'm going to treat it as quadratic in A. Right, so I'm going to look for that coefficient of an A squared, then the coefficient of the A. I'm seeing it over here. And what's that going to be? It looks like 5B plus 7. And then last but not least, I see that remaining thing, which involves B's, by the way, which is 2B squared plus 5B plus 3. I see it. This is quadratic in A. And what I'm going to do is make an attempt to factor it as written. I'm going to get my eraser out. Again, attempt to factor as written. So what do you get over here? Well, let me write this down. I would say 2A. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to factor this thing. And that's going to be 2B and B. And I'm going to say 3 and 1 plus plus. Does that work? 2B squared. 2 plus 3 is 5. Works like a charm. So let's write this down. So I'm going to say 2A and A. And I need to use these factors over here. And the question is, what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try, well, it looks like everything's positive. So I'm going to say plus B plus 1 and plus, let me put that in parentheses, 2B plus 3. Is that going to do it for me? It certainly gives me the last, first and last. Question is, do I get that middle part? And really, it's a combination of things. And what is a combination of? Well, let's take a look at that. It's going to be, let's see, this 2 times this thing, so that'll be 4B plus 6, and then this times this thing, which would be plus B plus 1. And what does that give you? 5B plus 7. So this works. This works beautifully. So I'm going to get my eraser out and say I'm done. Now, of course, when I say I'm done with the method we've just described to you, which is, factoring, not using a quadratic formula. I'll look at my key in a moment. And again, I'm going to commit to that now. Look at the key. 2A plus B plus 1. I do see that. A plus 2B plus 3. I want to point out, I recommend, I've done quite a few already, but what's the A? When I say the A, the big A in the quadratic formula is 2. What's the B? Well, the B is going to be 5 lowercase b plus 7. The C is going to be 2B squared plus 5B plus 3, just like we did in the past, quadratic formula. And I'm hoping if you do use quadratic formula, you get these things over here, right? If you use a quadratic formula. Now, of course, someone says, well, does it lead to the same answer? Let's go through that, all right? So what's it going to be? It's going to be x minus that root, so that's going to be plus b plus 1 over 2. And then what do you get? You get x minus this root, and that's going to be plus 2b plus 3. And I got a problem here. Someone says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say x. I got x in my brain. The quadratic is a. I got trouble, though. I need a coefficient of 2 in front. So what'd you get over there? Put the 2 in there. Now you get it. What do you get? Well, you've multiplied out. What are you going to get? 2a plus b plus 1. And then you get a plus 2b plus 3. Are we getting the same result? Are we getting 2a plus b plus 1? Yes. Are we getting a plus 2b plus 3? Yes. It leads to the same thing. Quadratic formula or my trial and error technique. Thank you.